Happy morning, students.
Happy morning, sir.
Yeah, as we have completed the lesson, Ancient Education System of India. Also, the questions were asked from the lesson in pre-final exam. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Today we are going to discuss the same lesson. Some of you will be reading, and some of you will be answering to my questions. Are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So, Ancient Education System of India. That is the introductory part. Can you see the introduction?
Yes,
Okay, so Chakradhar, please stand up and read the introduction part. Read louder, okay?
You must have heard or read the travelers from various religions have different climates and cultures. Begin to visit parts of India from earlier times to them. India was a land of wonderful, the fame of Indian culture, wealth, religions, philosophies, art, architecture, as well as its education practices has spread far and wide. The education system of ancient times was regarded as some source of the knowledge, traditions, and practices that guides and encourage humanity.
Very good, sit down. So Shaili, please let us know the introductory part. What did you understand from this part?
The travelers from various climates and cultures they came to India to
Well, so people from various countries they came to India because of it. The India is very much rich in its culture, religion, different languages. Yes or no? So they wanted to visit. They wanted to learn our culture. In the sense, our culture is amazing and special for them. Yes or no? Yeah, very good. Answer. And then next, anything else?
and India is famous for philosophies, art, architecture.
Yes, India is also, sit down please. India also is very much famous for its philosophy, art, architecture, culture, tradition, etc. That is why people from various countries, you can say foreigners, they come to India. Right? This is the reason they come. Question? Start. Salient features. Salient features of ancient education system. Please read out loud.
From the time of Rigveda onwards, our ancient education system evolved over the period and focused on the holistic development of the individual by taking care of both the inner and the outer self. The system focused on the moral, physical, spiritual, and intellectual aspects of life. The emphasis on values such as humanity, truthfulness, discipline, self-reliance, and respect for all creation.
Very good, sit down. Yeah, Karthik, what do you understand from this? What does it tell us?
From ancient education, they are teaching discipline and respect giving to teachers.
Yes, very good.
They are they are teaching the students very well and they are bringing in a good way.
Yeah. Very good. Sit down. So, what he says, what Karthik says is that in the ancient education system of India, they taught what was the holistic development, individual and personality growth. How you grow, not only intellectually but also spiritually. Okay? And how to behave to the elders, how to behave with others, all such kind of things are taught. They mainly don't teach only for the intellectual development, but for personal development and so on. Is not it? Yes, Ananda Kishore. Any other points you would like to add?
Sir, they have in olden times they said to learn how to do be discipline,
Yeah,
how to
that's
give
what
respect
they
to teachers,
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, so what difference you find the ancient education system and the modern education system? What is the difference you find?
Sir, in olden times they have self discipline to their families, like that. In this modern time, there is no self respect to family. They are not giving
Okay,
equal respect
so
to
you mean to
teachers.
say that in olden age or in ancient education system, the students used to give more respect to the parents, family and teachers. But now something lacking. Something lacking. That is what we don't find nowadays. That is what you mean to say. Exactly, even I too have the same experience. When I was a student, we used to give more respect to the elders, teachers, and the well wishers. But now what happens? Our students nowadays are not giving that much of respect. They just go, hello, hi. That is how they behave. But we used to bow down. Yes, very good. Sit down. That's a very good point. Okay, Lakshmi, please continue reading where Poshik has left.
Students were taught to appreciate and balance the different balance between human beings and nature. Teaching and learning follow the tenets of Vedas, Upanishads, fulfilling duties towards self, family, and society. Thus, encompassing all aspects of life, education system focused on both learning and physical development. In other words, the emphasis was only on healthy mind and healthy body. You can see that education in India has a heritage of being pragmatic, achievable, and complementary to life.
Very good. Sit down. Well, Shloka, please let us know what did you understand.
In ancient education system, not only taught education, they also taught about life, how to behave in society and families.
Very good. Okay, sit down, please. So, ancient education system did not teach only book alone how to get good marks. No, it also taught us how to live life, how to live in society, how to behave in society. Yes, that is what. Very good. Janadya, please start. Sources of education. What were the sources of education? Please do read the paragraph.
Sources of education. The ancient system of education was the education of the Vedas, Brahmanas, Upanishads and Dharma Sutras. You must have heard the names of Aryabhatta, Panini, Katyayana and Patanjali. Their writings and the medical treatises of Charaka and Susruta were also some of the sources of learning. Distinction was also drawn between Shastras, learned disciplines, and Kavyas, imaginative and creative literatures.
Okay, sit down, sit down. Kiran, read the next. Logic.
Logic, Vishwasa,
Interpretation. Loud.
Shilpashastra,
Architecture.
architecture,
Arthashastra.
Arthashastra, polity, Varta, agriculture, trade, commerce,
Commerce.
animal husbandry, and
Dhanurvidya.
Dhanurvidya, archery. Physical education too was an important cultural area, and pupils.
Pupils. What is the meaning of pupils? Who can say? Students or learner. Okay? Student or learner we call pupil. Very good. Yeah. Then
Participated in Krida games.
Krida means game. Sit down. Well, so the importance we given on this different kind of topics. I mean to say subjects. Like now in our school we are giving importance on IIT, JEE, NEET, and so on. Mathematics, anyway, that is one of the important subjects. Science we have biology, chemistry, physics, and all. So likewise, there to have different kind of subjects, and those were including Arthashastra and then Mimamsa interpretation that we call Mimamsa, and Arthashastra polity. Varta is agriculture, trade, and commerce. And physical education also was given importance, how to keep ourselves fit and healthy. So physical education also is important. Right? We have PT, every day we have one period PT. Why? So that we run, jump, play, so that we will stay healthy. We keep ourselves fit. Okay, ancient education system in India, a way of life. Please, Vivek, read it out. Read out loud.
In ancient India, both formal and informal ways of education system exist. Indigenous education was integrated at home, in temples, pathashalas, schools, Chhatrapadis and Gurukulas. There were people in homes, villages and temples who guide young children in imbibing wise ways of life. Temples were also the centers of learning and took interest in promotion of knowledge of our Asian system.
Very good, very good. Sit down, please. Well, Harshavardhan, what do you understand? Unskilled education system in India, a way of life. What do you understand from there?
In the Asian education system, the education was executed in formal ways and informal ways.
Yeah, formal and informal way, two ways
Both
the
are-
education. Yeah.
Individual education was imparted at homes, at houses, in temples, pathshalas, schools, tabulas, and gurukulas. There were people in homes, villages, and temples, guided the children, guided the children.
Very good. Sit down. That's all. Well, Wilson, read the next paragraph, page number 92. What is Gurukula? What do you understand Gurukula? Please read it out.
Gurukuls also known as ashrams.
Gurukula also known as ashram. You know what is ashram? In English, we say hostel. Hostel. But you know what? There, what happened? They used to stay in the hostel together with teachers, ashramas. But now what happens? Even though you are in the hostel, some of you, some are day scholars. In modern education system, you are coming from home. But at that time, there was no such kind of provisions that you could come from home. You have to stay together with the teacher, with gurus. Okay, that is for the system, learning system. Yeah, read.
Were the residential places of learning. Many of these were named after the sages, situated in forests in serene and peaceful surroundings. Hundreds of students used to learn together in gurukuls. Women too had access to education during the early Vedic period. Among the prominent women Vedic scholars, we find references to Maitri, Visvambara, Apala, Gargi, and Lobamudra, to name a few.
Very good, sit down. Mayur, what do you understand? What do you understand from this passage?
Gurukulas were known as ashrams,
Yes.
and the ashrams were located at the forest.
Yes. In a peaceful place, in a lonely place.
Women's are women's are treated very good in Vedic period.
Yes, in the Vedic period, women were given much importance, much respect, right? Women were given much importance, much care, and people thought of their safety and security. But nowadays, we see women are not given that much of care, right? And that is why many incidents you can see in the newspaper and in the television and all, right? Regarding women, because they are unsafe now. But that time was very, very good time. Women were very much safe. They were given more respect. Sit down. Yeah, Vasudha, you please speak us about the women, condition of women in today's society.
In this society, the women are hardly to live in this society because there are many incidents in this world. There is no safety for the women.
Okay, so there is little, sit on this. There is only little safety for women, but at that time, the women have a lot of safety and security. That is what Vasudha's observation or experience in our society. Yeah, more or less, little bit there. Even though there is education, there is other kind of facilities available, but women are not safety nowadays. Okay, that is what. At that time was women. People used to give more respect for women. Okay, that was the time. Okay, so if we talk about monasteries, yeah, next paragraph, monasteries or viharas. Rakesh, please read loud.
Many monasteries, viharas were set up in monks and to medicate, debate and discuss with the learning learned for their voice for education. During this period, around this Gujarat, other educational centers of higher learning developed with attraction studies of from China, Korea, Tibet, grammar. Six.
I have told you to read, practice and come, but you did not read, right? That is why now you are struggling. Otherwise, what is written here? Very easy. Student from China, Korea, Tibet, Burma, Ceylon, Java, Nepal, and other distant countries. That's all is written. But you are not able to read because you did not practice. Sit down. Okay, so the monasteries were the places in which, monks and nuns stayed. The religious people kind of religious life they used to lead. And they had a very good time to meditate upon certain things about life. They discuss among themselves. There is a debate, discussion and all. So that what happened? There is an exchange of learning. Right? They exchange their knowledges with one another. Whatever ideas you have, whatever knowledge you have, you share with others. And whatever knowledge they have, they share with you. So there was an exchange of idea and knowledge. So that was a very good platform to exchange the ideas and knowledge with one another. Okay? So that's all for today, and we shall get back in the class again in the next class. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.